What's up, guys? Unknown FX with the House of Financial Markets. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025. We're back with our first official Market Mondays Quickie video for 2025. Guys, we got a lot of things to cover, but we're going to try and keep this video short and sweet. A lot of people have been asking where we've been. We've been letting nature take its course with, the Trump inauguration and the respective changes that have happened in the economy since then. The non-farm payroll, that number that also came out, CPI, and then of course this week, very important week for the United States with the federal interest rate decision coming on the 29th this Wednesday. Hope you missed us. We missed you too. Take a second to like, share, subscribe. And we got a couple of things to get through in this video. First one is we're going to talk about Trump coming into office successfully, of course, because nothing happened to him. But what did I say in my last video? Go and quote me. Go and quote the House of Financial Markets. We were explicit. We say when Trump comes into office, crypto will slightly shoot upwards and gold will be lagging slightly behind. That being said, gold is still the play for the year. And one of the reasons why at the House of Financial Markets, your Wall Street institutional trader, insiders, one of the reasons why we focus on gold is simple. Gold, USD, by looking at the price of gold, by looking at the price of the dollar, formerly the Dixie Index, you're able to tell where the global economy is more or less at in terms of what's going on in these respective financial derivatives. Now, that said, it's very important to understand, as we mentioned, Trump is pro-crypto, right? And that means, as it stands right now, with his decision to be more crypto positive and looking to introduce tariffs, that would be and would lead to inflationary type environment, amongst other things, of course, which is the reason why an interest rate decision, rate cut, this week, Wednesday, is highly unlikely. That's the first thing we need to get out the way. We know people, economists, your favorite YouTubers who talk about money, potentially talking about rate cuts throughout this year. There were a couple last year, but throughout this year, 2025 as well. We at the House of Financial Markets, institutional traders, understand that you have to factor in the technical analysis and the fundamental data when making trading decisions and taking positions. And based off the data, you're hearing it here first if you haven't heard it already. This Wednesday, the 29th of January, there will be no interest rate cut. Comment, ask a question relevant to that in the comment section if you'd like to. We're willing to put a live bet, an open bet, that there will be no interest rate cut this Wednesday by the U.S. Federal Reserve. Now, that's a bunch of reasons why, right? You look at the non-farm payroll number that came out, totally rocked the system in terms of going way above expectations, right? Then you throw in the CPI number as well, which, although didn't really shock economists with the estimate, didn't exactly blow them away either, right? So this is one of the things, when you add those two aspects and then you add Trump's policy on tariffs, which will slowly but surely increase the inflationary strength of inflation over time. That is one of the reasons why rate cuts have come to an end as we speak. They might be later on this year, but once again, as institutionally minded traders, we let the data support that. But as it stands right now, no rate cut this Wednesday, right? You heard it first here at the House of Financial Markets. Second thing we want to talk about is we're looking at gold, right? What we love to focus on, because with gold, with the dollar, we're then able to look at other precious metals, other commodities, other currencies relevant to that. And it's easier then to strategize yourself and position yourself accordingly in the market to take profit no matter the circumstances. Now, our long-term trade for gold 2025, I wouldn't even say long-term, it's really medium term. We've been in this trade since the 7th of Jan, as you can see here at the bottom. And our target price is 2,900. Last year already in one of our videos, we spoke about how gold will go to 3,000 already. Once again, we're one of the first people to say that at the House of Financial Markets. Go back to our old videos. The evidence is there. And so we've been in this trade for quite a bit of time with relevant risk management, and it's on its way to 3,000 in due course. And so what we also like to do for our community members, especially those with smaller accounts, risk management is everything, guys. We like to throw in a smaller position sizing for those in our communities who have smaller account sizes. And we've got one right here that we're waiting for just price action to do what it needs to do, which is to come to the relevant entry of 2718, upon which, if it does, with the right technical analysis, candle confirmation, and fundamental analysis supporting that, they will then get into this trade, which has a similar target as our bigger medium term trade. Now, this is just a free one from us to you who are watching this video, so take advantage of that. That being said, last thing we want to talk to you guys about, we want to keep this 2025 video short and sweet. Last thing we want to talk to you is a lot of people within our community. Couple of DMs we've also got. We're on Instagram as well, House of Financial Markets. Feel free to look us up. A lot of people have spoken about crypto, right? With Trump coming in, a lot of crypto craze, a lot of people interested in crypto. We haven't made any crypto related videos yet. Are we in the crypto space? Yes, we are, but we're in it from a more investment perspective type space, right? And I understand other people are more into the craze of meme coin trading and that sort of thing. Hey, we don't judge here at the House of Financial Markets. Whatever works for you, do what you need to do, make that money how you need to make that money. That being said, what I will do, 2025, we're feeling a little bit generous. I will mention to you 5 cryptocurrencies. And no, one of them is not Bitcoin. Look, everybody, Bitcoin is gone, right? One Bitcoin is plus minus 100,000. So unless you're very liquid, by all means, go ahead, purchase that. But we know majority of our customer base isn't as liquid as that. And so we always trying to help the little guy up so he can one day become his own big guy, right? So I'm going to mention 5 cryptocurrencies that, once again, as an institutional trader, don't ask me where I get this information from, right? Just go to my previous videos and compare it to what I've been saying and compare that to the reality in terms of, has it been playing out the way I've been saying it's been playing out? That will tell you whether or not I'm worth the credibility based on what I'm saying, right? And so these 5 cryptocurrencies are what we're holding specifically. And so that also then means this is potentially something that people who are interested in crypto, once again, our community has more access to information and relevant setups and opportunities ahead of time. And then those that see it on YouTube see a little bit of what we say or give way later. That being said, 5 cryptocurrencies you all can think about purchasing, think about getting involved in, think about learning about, potentially buying in no random order. Stellar, XDC, Ripple, Avalanche, and last but not least, Tron, right? Honorary mention, of course, right, to your Ethereums. Once again, it's going for about $3,000. You got a little bit of more money, go ahead, get in that. Honorable mentions to Ethereum, Solana. So because those have established themselves accordingly to a certain extent, and are still establishing themselves a little bit more, obviously, as time goes, and who knows what the max limits in terms of all-time highs could be for those 2 honorary mentions. But like I said, we're looking out for the little guy who's trying to pull himself up and put himself in a position where he can have multiple streams of income and be able to use the stock market to better himself and his opportunities. There is no better time to be in the stock market than now, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, that's it. That was just a quick 2025 video from the House of Financial Markets, guys. Enjoy this free signal we've given you. Any comments, questions, drop that in the comments section, and we'll definitely check it out Those wanting to get involved in the crypto space, we potentially are beginning to work on something to be able to help you guys with in terms of integrating you into that type of world. We'll share details as that goes. Anything else, feel free to reach out via email or, like I said, the comment section. I did mention we on IG, like and share. We on IG as the House of Financial Markets. Happy 2025, guys. And as I said, key things from this video right here. No interest rate cut this Wednesday, the 29th of Jan. Gold will lag behind crypto, but gold is the ultimate play in terms of the financial crash that's coming. You're going to want to be in gold. You're going to want to be holding some gold. And last but not least, the 5 cryptos in random order that you should be holding. We'll make sure timestamps are there, guys. Thank you for watching, and be a part of the community so you can make sure that irrespective of how 2025 goes and how the market goes, you continuously take profit. Cheers.